Olvina. I am a reporter 1 from the Group 8 and my topic in a French benefits. Ang Philippine Labor Code kay nag-mandate nga ang mga employees kay mag-provide og certain benefits sa tanan qualified employees regardless of position. Taxable French are a separated category that is typically offered to managerial and supervisor employees and is taxed differently. Rank and file employees are those employees typically work on hourly basis and includes lower positions are exempted from paying taxes on the French benefits provided by the employer. French benefits nag-include pero dili limited sa contribution sa programs like SSS and PhilHealth, which provide retirement, disability, and health benefits. Under NIRC, French benefits pertains to goods, services, or other benefits given by the employers to the employees. Next is tax treatments of French benefits. Letter A, those benefits nga ma-fix siya every payroll period are treated as regular compensation. For instance, for example, fixed transportation allowance hatag sa mga employee nga nagtrabaho sa layo nga area o lugar since naghatag regularly. It will be treated as regular compensation. Those benefits that are variable and performance-based supplemental compensation, meaning it is commission-based, profit-sharing, and overtime pay that is earned only by doing an extra effort. Letter C, those benefits in the form of incentive-based, pareha anang 13th month pay ug uban pang benefits nga mandatory benefits by law nga nag-require sa employers nga mohatag og dugang bulan nga kantidad sa sweldo to qualified employees. Letter D, those benefits that falls down in category of necessity or employers convenience, pareha ng car incentives, mobile phone allowances, uniform or sinina sa pagtrabaho, etc. nga dili apel sa buwis. Moto siya ang dili apel sa buwis. Next is general categories of French benefits subject to final tax. French benefits that are subjected to final tax are those French benefits nga naghatag sa managerial or supervisory employees. The RR 98 clarifies na nga ang taxable French benefits include atong items considered as compensation income. Next is management prerequisite benefits. Management perks, it is based on privilege-based incentives that are only given sa special group of employee. These benefits wala nag-base sa performance sa employee, but rather it is given to the management level employee. It is classified as French benefits and therefore not subjected sa regular income tax, but instead it is incur a separate French benefit tax levied by the employer. Next is employee personal expenses. Sa Pilipinas, ug ang employer nibayad sa expenses that is primarily para sa mga employees' personal benefit and there's no clear business justification, then ang entire amount is considered a taxable French benefit. The primary purpose of the expense must be for the employees' personal well-being or enjoyment and not directly related to the company's operation, even if the receipt is issued under the company's name, it doesn't make it a business expense. Since it considered as fringe benefit, the employers is reasonable for withholding the fringe benefit tax on the entire amount. So, tanaw na to sa illustration. Ang 25,000 nga personal expense assumed by the employers constitution a taxable fringe benefit subject sa fringe benefit tax. Ang monthly fix is 5,000. Exceeds is a taxable addition composition BIR ruling number 512-2011. Next is hybrid expenses. In the Philippines, kung ang isa ka employer incurs an expense that has a dual purpose, partly for business and partly as an incentives for the employee, ang BIR often uses a 50% rule as a general guideline for this split valuation. Kani siya nagmean nga 50% of the expense is presumed to be a business expense and the other 50% is considered a fringe benefit. The following expense are hybrid expense under RR3 1998. Number 1, kung ang employer leases a residential enter for the use of the employee and the business, the rental expense is deemed half business expense and half fringe benefit to the employee. Number 2, kung ang employer allow its employee to use business properties, the rental value or depreciation for value of the business property over the period of usage is deemed half business expense and half fringe benefit to the employee. So, sa illustration 1 mo ni siya, the amount of taxable fringe benefit shall be 25,000 and pag-computo na ani niya at 50% times 50,000 equals to 45,000. So, tanaw lang na to ang mga kuan niya sa 50. Thank you.